Hey, what's up everybody? We've got quite a lineup today on Mud Challenge number 3. I've got a bunch of mods here. As we've been doing in the previous videos, we're challenging this huge mud map, this Aussie Mud World 4x4, or yeah, 4x4 mud map. And today we've got the last video winner of this light blue Dodge Dakota truck. It's all jacked up, as you can see there. And then we've also got this Black Rock Ford. It's a huge, looks like custom built mud truck. And then we've got this orange jacked up Chevy. It's got some huge tires on it. Mud truck. And then down on the end we've got the Brute Peterbilt that I've used in some previous videos. And I just thought I'd throw that one in there for fun. I kind of like the truck, and it's a you know, 8-wheel drive. So it should pull through that mud pretty good. But I kind of got a feeling here. I have not tested these trucks yet, other than the Dodge Dakota. You know, we saw what it did last video. But I got a feeling this big orange truck is going to be the clear winner this time. The thing's just massive. It seems like it's got a lot of power just driving it over here to get to the starting line. And those tires are huge, and it's built for the mud. So that's going to be my prediction this time. It's going to be that big orange Chevy truck right there. But let's get to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off like I usually do with the winner of last week's video, because you know, we've seen what it can do. So let's hop in the Dodge Dakota. You can see the size of that Ford and that Chevy compared to the Dodge Dakota. Just not much of a contest there size-wise. But anyway, let's get it started here. Let's see, get the diff lock on. All-wheel drive is on, and like I've been doing in the other videos, I'm just going to leave it in automatic. I don't want to have any kind of clear advantage with gearing or anything like that. You know, this already kind of isn't a good test because the mods aren't all built the same. But anyway, we're just doing this for fun, trying to see who can be the king of the mud. So let's take off and see who's going to win this challenge. And there's that parking brake again. Keep forgetting about that thing. I wish there was a way to automatically disable it. Okay, so we saw this Dodge Dakota in the last video. We know it can plow through the mud, and so let's see what this thing will do. I know there's a lot of deep mud right in through here. Wow, that thing just blew through that little spot. I bet if I put this thing in high gear, it would really take off through that mud, since it seemed to right there at the start. And I might do that this video just for fun. I might throw all the trucks in high gear and just let them go through the mud and see what they'll do. Uh-oh. Well, I think we found a spot where the Dodge Dakota's stuck. Didn't seem to do that last video. I mean, we know it'll go through the mud. Probably just hit one little spot there that didn't like. Okay, well, we pretty much saw last video what this truck will do, so let's go ahead and get to some fun, and let's try this Black Rock Ford next. This ought to be good. Turn the parking brake off this time. Alright, again, I have no idea what this truck's going to do. I have not driven it other than to get it to the start line. So let's see what we can do. Yeah, pretty much like I thought. This thing is just, I mean, it's a beast. It's just going through the mud like it's not even there. See what happens when we hit this deep mud. And it's slowing down a little bit. Not nearly as much as that Dodge Dakota did. Oh man, this thing, oh yeah, it's really going through the mud. Well, it seems to be struggling in this part of the map too. That's a little surprising. I thought it would plow on through there. It's slowly moving. And I think it's going to come out of there, but it really struggled where I thought it would probably just plow right on through. But anyway, so okay, so that one made it. Let's see. Let's go to this orange box Chevy. Now this one I think is just going to run away with it, I believe. And the reason I say that is the Dodge Dakota seem to be built pretty much the same way. You've got those, I don't know what I call them, kind of tractor tires, just a big heavy tread on them. And this truck seems to be made for the mud, just like the Dodge Dakota was, although this orange one's a good bit bigger. So let's see what this thing will do. Okay. This one I think is going to run away with it. We'll see. Alright, let's go. Well, right off the bat, it seems to be struggling a little bit. I mean, it's going, but so far all the trucks seem to be, they hit that one spot and then kind of take off a little bit. The other trucks seem to be plowing through it a bit faster in this section. But this truck is, more steady, it seems like. The other trucks kind of had a quick spurt, about like that. Oh yeah, it's going now. I think high gear is where it's at with these trucks. I'm leaving them in automatic just so we wouldn't have any clear disadvantages, but I believe if I throw these trucks in high gear and take off, those things would just sail through the mud. Alright, well that one seemed to have a bit more of an easy time, which I thought it was going to. But, so just for fun, let's hop in the Peterbilt and see what this thing will do. I suspect that because of the, even though it's got 4 tires down the back that are all-wheel drive, I don't think this thing's going to go near as quick as the other ones. It'll probably plow through there with some steadiness, but it'd be slow, I think. Alright, so let's find out. Or this truck could surprise me, but yeah, see, this is what I thought. It was just going to be pretty slow. Steady moving, but slow. And I don't think this thing's even going to make it a quarter of the way there. I guess it might. Yeah, this is about what I figured. It's just slow and steady. Those big tires on the back's pushing it through. And since there's 4 of them with all-wheel drive, diff locks on, it's just slow but steady. So yeah, this is pretty much what I thought. And it'll eventually make it over there. I imagine it will probably get all the way there eventually. It might slow down a good bit more when we get to some thicker mud up here, because it'll come out like they all seem to kind of right about here come out of the mud a little quicker, but then they drop back down in some deeper mud just right up here a little ways. I suspect the same thing is going to happen. Yeah, right about there. And a little further up it should drop back down again in some deep mud, if it's the same across the map. Yep. Just what I thought. I mean, like I say, it's going to make it, I would imagine. I don't think we're going to stick this thing, but I think it's pretty clear right now that we've got some other clear winners, not winners, but this one's definitely not the winner. So we'll just let it go on through here, and what I'm going to do is, since we stuck the Dakota this time, I'm going to give it one more shot to redeem itself, and I'm just going to get this Peterbilt out of the way. Okay, well, he made it. Alright, so Let me hop back in the Dakota. I'm gonna give it a shot to redeem itself. And well, I guess we stuck that thing pretty good. Let's see if it'll come out of there in the low gear. Yeah, see, it'll do that. I really wish they'd fix the camera in this game. It's so clunky. Well, we may have stuck the Dakota for good. Well, here it goes. Well, maybe not. I just want it to come out of there so we can do something else with it. Alright, now I think I got it. Okay, so what I want to do is get over here by these trees. I just want to get a running start in a high gear and just see what it does for fun. And since these trucks are pretty well balanced, I mean the Black Rock Ford and that orange Chevy seem to have a bit of an advantage over the Dakota, but I just want to give them all a shot in this high gear and see what we can do. So I'm going to throw it in high gear. Now, let's get it lined up good here first. Okay. We're going to get a little running start, and I'm going to put this thing in high gear, and we'll see what it'll do. So we're in 1+, and we get the camera rotated just right so we can see what we're doing here. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. Well, we're going to stall the engine, that's what we're going to do. Maybe you have to start off in automatic, and then we'll switch it over to high gear. Yep, there we go. Well, it's struggling a little bit. I thought with the high gear it would have plowed on through there. I bet when we had a good spot though, it's going to take off. Oh yeah. Yep, momentum's the name of the game here. Whew. Once that thing got going, it got going. Well, that was pretty fun. Okay, so let's see what the Black Rock Ford can do in high gear. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do though, I'm going to get this time adjusted back over here to daylight. I don't like driving at night. Okay, so we've got the Black Rock forward. Parking brake is off. Yep. And let's get the mouse on the gear. All right. High gear. Let's go. Yeah, this thing is definitely got even better than the... Well, I say that. We lost some momentum. Let me get just one more run through here. We sort of hit a spot there and lost some momentum. Okay, let's take one more run through here. Yeah, high gear is definitely the gear for these trucks. Okay, well that was kind of fun, so let's try this Chevy. See what we can do with this thing in high gear. Again, I think this one is definitely, well, after we run on into the Peterbilt, this thing is definitely going to win this one, I do believe. It seemed to be pretty good through the mud, just in the automatic. I can only imagine what it's going to do in high gear, so let's find out. So, alright, here we go. Yeah, this thing's definitely faster. Oh, lost momentum. It doesn't like it when you turn. Straight lines are pretty good. Turning not so much. But it's not stuck yet. Whoops, I messed that up. I don't know what it is about this brush over here. It doesn't seem to like it. Let's make one more run with this orange truck. I like this. This is fun. This thing's got a lot of power. Well, unless you just have to do that. Still moving. Definitely struggling now, though. Yeah, they definitely like you to have momentum before you switch into high gear. Well, Now I think we stuck our Chevy. Just when I think this one was going to be the clear winner, and most videos, the one I think is going to be the clear winner, something always happens, and well, now we stuck the Chevy. Okay, let's see. We know the Peterbilt's not any good. Let's go back to the Ford here, because this one so far has seemed to perform best. Let's see if we can go rescue our Chevy. If so, like we did last video with Gravedigger, then I'm going to name the BlackRock this video's winner. Yeah, this thing, I mean, it's just a mud monster. Alright, let's hook a winch up to this thing. Well, this thing seems to be, I mean, nothing's stopping it. We got a truck, another truck hooked up to it, and it's still going. And let's try one more thing here. We got some untested mud over here. Let's drive our Ford through there and see what happens. These trucks seem to definitely like to go in a straight line. And I guess with mud runs, that's the name of the game, and momentum is the key. But so far, this truck, in my opinion, is pretty much the clear winner. There's nothing so far that stopped it. Had a little trouble right there, but it seems to be coming on through. And we'll make one more run with this BlackRock Ford just to see. I want to run one more time in high gear and see what happens. Oh. Good thing we got a lot of damage. This truck does seem to damage pretty easily. Okay, so let's make another run here. We'll get the gear selected and well, I didn't get a good run there. I'll try to get a more straighter shot. Now we're to the point really where we've churned up so much mud that, well, it's still coming through there though. Well, I think we've got our winner right here. I'm gonna, you know, there's no reason in trying to not say it's not the winner. So I think we got our winner for this week, or not this week, this video. Let me see if I can get a better run here this time. Yeah, my hand's completely off the steering wheel. I'm just letting it go where it wants to go. It's in high gear. Once it gets through this patch right here, it should pick up some steam. You gotta steer a little bit to get around the truck. Oh yeah. Alright, well this video, this mod challenge number 3 goes to the Black Rock Ford. Yeah, I don't see any reason why not to. I thought that big orange truck was going to do it, and it probably, you know, it hit a rough spot there, which I'd say it's pretty close between these two. But for this video, challenge number 3, I'm going to say the winner for sure is this Black Rock Ford. Kind of beat up a little bit, but yep, there's your winner, Black Rock Ford. So if you like this video, I'm going to do one more mud challenge. I've got some 8x8s, some big monster trucks. It's got 8-wheel drive, and one that comes with the game, and a couple I've downloaded off of the Steam Workshop. But so I'm going to do one more mud challenge. It'll be challenge number 4. And then what we'll do is we'll take the winner from each round, and we'll have a showdown to determine the overall winner. And so be looking for that in the next few days. And if you want to see when it's going to happen, you can hit that subscribe button. You'll be able to tell when the videos upload. And until next time, we'll see you. Thanks for watching.